Donc bonjour YouTube, on part donc sur du Bastion. Euh, Comme je disais, c'est un jeu qui commence à dater, hein. Je sais pas trop quand il est sorti. Je pense qu'il a plus d'une dizaine d'années. Ok, on va. Mode normal. Et on va redémarrer du coup. Donc j'y avais joué à l'époque, je crois que j'ai 2 heures de jeu. Et je me souviens plus bien.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Je crois qu'il faut que je bouge.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity.
Quand j'avais joué à Hades, j'avais repensé à ce jeu.
No man, it's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises though.
Quand je lâche dans un mur, je perds des HP.
Kid just rages for a while. And then he falls to his death.
Ok, je vais juste vérifier.
I'm just fooling.
Ok, donc on peut faire attention.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
J'ai limité sur les...
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Saloon.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Clang! Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Je vais voir si le système de compte, je peux le faire sur le bas.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Allons-y.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Et j'ai pas l'eau.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Oops.
Kid better watch his step. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they ain't for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. Finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Plus de concrétisme. Absorption des fragments est parfait. Active avec santé maxi. Bon, bah autant prendre de la vie, hein.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Salve de carreau. Tiens, non, ça. Tornade, ça m'a l'air ok. Ici, on a. Ouais, regardez ça.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
C'était mieux de prendre son temps alors. Il y a un secret.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though. sense the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. Takes a chunk of alloy, the smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
J'ai l'impression qu'il veut que j'aille plus par là, mais du coup je vais checker il y a quoi ici. Ah, y'a rien, oui, ok. C'était la bonne façon de monter, on n'a pas pu prendre parce que c'était cassé.
He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy. At last, the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Oh.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch.
Okay. Allons-y.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Alors, 10% de chance de coup critique quand je full life. Ok, seuil de punch, plus une chance de continuer si vaincu, baisser l'ennemi alentour. Ok. 100% de chance de coup critique quand je suis le live. De la vitesse supplémentaire quand je suis le live. Ok, je peux faire ça.
brick style sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Je pense que c'était le mieux à faire.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Ah bah allons-y.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
Aïe. Ok.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Ah, j'ai plus mon avis.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Il y en avait un dernier, non?
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight.
Ok, c'est ça, j'ai envie.
The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
On va quand même reprendre tout ça.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Ah! Ils sont tous avec moi.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Y'a rien là, je crois. Donc là, je peux retourner chez moi, au Bastion. Je pense que c'est mieux de...
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Je vais voir ce qu'il y a là. Apparemment, amélioration d'armes.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Marteau, tranchant. Alors, 20% de chance de critique par une machette. Ou... attaque mutilante. Attaque de dégâts continue.
Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Ok. Bon, je vais garder ça. C'est avec ça, ils sont...
Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
En gros, je fais du poison. Saignement, poison, quoi. Attends, pourquoi maintenant tu rigoles? Si je fais ça, normalement, je récupère. Ok. Bon.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright, then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Je pense rien, ouais.
The Bastion ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely.
Ah, j'ai pas le choix. Je voulais attendre. Je pense que l'arsenal c'est pas mal.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
J'ai
Picked
amélioré
up
le truc que
traces
j'ai
of
pas
other
gardé.
cores while the kid was out.
On va quand même aller voir la zone d'essai, on sait jamais qu'il y a des trucs dedans.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Ok.
He's focused, he's armed, and he's off. just happens in a flash.
Merde. Bon, bah là, c'est déjà raté. Je pense que c'est un peu le genre vite.
Kid ain't done bad at all.
Faut que je revienne du coup. Bah on va revenir. Hein.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
Mais je sais pas, peut-être je peux pas lui retourner ici. Allons-y.
Kid ain't had enough of the breakers' barracks.
10 ou moins. Je dis pas trop de bêtises. Je peux pas reset.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
J'ai 11 malheureusement. Est-ce qu'on réessaye une fois? En vrai, on peut passer à autre chose. Alors j'ai 2 nouveaux lieux. Le creuset ou le sentier de couche. Allons voir. Hein. De toute façon, on va tous les faire. Je sais pas du tout la longueur du jeu.
In
Dans ma
better
tête,
days,
c'est un
the
jeu d'une
melting
dizaine
pot
d'heures.
was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
C'est possible que ce soit beaucoup plus court que ça. Hein. Après, il y a 10 niveaux.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted
Je
things
prends les
hurt
dégâts
like
de
a
la
broken
plante.
heart.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Y'a rien par là. Y'a pas l'air.
He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Ok, ah y'a quoi par là? Ah, ok. Ça répond à la question. Donc, là on n'a pas le choix dans ce niveau, j'ai l'impression. On est obligé d'aller par là.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Là c'est assez court du coup.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squird's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Ouais, je pense pas que le jeu soit très dur. Il y a peut-être un niveau plus dur après. Je peux pas sortir de ça.
Even some gas fellas take his corner. Birdie pop that needle warm. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes.
Ah mais il est avec moi.
On to 10. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. Troublesome scene to be sure. A few moments left and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spicy food on the land. Tax-free. Finally, core's within reach, and done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Ok.
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
Ok. Est-ce que je peux détruire ça? Oh non mais j'ai pas d'arme. Ok, donc là j'ai pas le choix, hein. C'est forcément la forge, ouais.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Ça m'intéresse. Plus 8 capacité de munitions ou plus 55% de vitesse de rechargement.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Et sur l'armure lourde, en vrai...
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Substance supplémentaire, ok. Ah, c'est lui que je peux avoir en double. Mais l'arc m'intéresse un peu moins. Ok, ouais, c'est pas cool. Hein. C'est une grosse explosion, mine de rien. Okay,
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Je sais pas du tout où on voit le niveau où j'en suis. Le creuset. La zone d'essai pour ça, ok. Et ça c'est... Ah, elle est grande en vrai la map, hein. Depuis tout à l'heure je regarde que cette partie là, mais il y a peut-être d'autres trucs plus tard, hein. Bon, voyons voir ce qu'il me propose comme entraînement là-dessus. Pour potentiellement avoir une amélioration.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful.
Ok, donc là c'est des
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
J'arrête pas de partir partout. C'est infernal, hein.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Comment j'ai trouvé ça exactement?
Place gets awful slick sometimes.
Je sais même pas comment j'ai tous. Il me faut peut-être l'amélioration pour réussir. Je sais pas. Ah c'est ça, ok. Ah, ok, je savais pas ça.
Slippery little devils.
Ok. J'avais vu rapidement tout à l'heure que ça avait fait un truc comme ça.
Cute cuts all of them down soon enough.
Ouais, troisième prix, c'est logique. Hein. 90 secondes. C'est 1 minute 30, c'est compliqué. Hein. Je peux retourner sans doute au Bastion, essayer de... Ah mais je crois que
Kid
j'y
comes
arrive
back from Windbag Ranch smelling good and ripe.
C'est pas ici. C'est bon. Un découpe à lancer.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip
Ça veut
on
dire
them.
quoi? Je ne sais pas. Ok. Allons-y.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure though.
Ah, j'ai pas pris d'arme de... Ok.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide. Quick and careful is the only way to go. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
J'étais en train de me dire, ils ont
Sky
fait...
bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
Comment ça s'appelle le jeu qui a eu deux versions? Je me rappelle déjà. Il y a eu l'extension.
The calamity changed everything,
Et le but c'est de pas tomber
even when the wind
au niveau
blows.
comme ça.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. Who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Ah, on a détruit le noyau, ça. Ça fait exprès. On tient le...
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Oh.
Find time to find them. These wires to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Ok. Bon, bah...
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Je pense qu'on se fait un dernier niveau avant de s'arrêter. Alors, chose brûlée. Ok, j'ai pas eu les nouvelles armes. En vrai, du coup, on va partir là-dessus. Hein.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought. We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Hop là. Alors, y'a quoi de nouveau? Bastion, ça, ouais, tac tac tac. Zone d'essai. Et là, y'a un noyau. Ok. Bon, allons chercher ce noyau. Bah, y'a rien.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Donc là, il y a un truc, est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choix? Ok. pas checké. En haut, il y avait peut-être des choses. C'est où que je pensais qu'il y avait peut-être des choses.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Banksy and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. Got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it.
C'est un secret ça.
The Jawsons.
Je sais pas.
They didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr. They didn't make it. But him, he survived.
Il y a encore quelque chose.
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The Corps survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Puis on l'emmène avec nous.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Ceylondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Alors.
For Zolf, Ceylondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. Kid ain't finished here yet. The Corps, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. Kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Ok, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. Du coup, on va s'arrêter là. Du coup, ciao YouTube et bonne nuit le live. On se retrouve du coup sans doute demain. Sans doute pour continuer.